Night is treating you well. It is time for business news, and my name is Nina Shaban. So we start off our bulletin with the United Nations Conference on Trade and Development now warns that there is a high risk that food prices could begin rising sharply again following the decision by Russia to abandon the Black Sea Grain Initiative. The initiative was entered into in July 2022 by Russia, Turkey and the United Nations and paved way for resumption of exports from Ukraine through the Black Sea. Brian George now brings us the latest on this.
Runaway cost of living has been a major challenge globally ever since Russia invaded Ukraine and disrupted flow of trade from one of the world's largest sources of grain and fertilizer. Among the most hardest hit have been developing countries like Kenya, which rely significantly on food imports. Kenya, for instance, registered imports worth 17.8 billion shillings from Ukraine in 2021, of which 36% were wheat imports. Over the last 10 months, however, food prices have been on a general decline following the Black Sea Grain Initiative deal signed in Istanbul, Turkey in July last year. The UN is now warning that Russia's decision to abandon the deal last year threatens global food security.
It's the two agreements that had an effect. Yes, the importance of having been able to bring down international prices of food for 10 months in a row, 23%.
UNCTAD says that already there is evidence of reemergence of food prices pressure, which leave majority of households in developing economies vulnerable to escalating prices. Russia has argued that the terms of the Black Sea Grain Initiative are not favorable to its interests.
Russia has decided to withdraw, and so we have seen in the markets again the volatility that we wanted to preclude, yes, to avoid. Volatility is very bad, especially for the African continent. Yes, you are a continent of small and medium-sized economies, and so it's very difficult to do this by yourself when trade is disrupted.
Inflation in Kenya closed July at 7.3%, the first time in 14 months that it fell below the Central Bank of Kenya's prescribed upper ceiling of 7.5%. The government has this week intervened in the fuel pricing market in a bid to cushion consumers from high cost of living. Brian George, NTV, Nairobi.
Andrew Mukite Musangi has been nominated by